Well, if I'm making this video, let that mean that God is still in the blessing business. And with God still being in the blessing business, business has obviously got to be good. Mm. What's going on? My. Well, we've been in it today. I a lot of energy has been expended, but at the same point in time, at the present moment, this is what it is. This is what we do. We could do this all day, 24 hours, 8 days a week, 25 hours a day. Once it gets to a point to where this have been your way of life, of actually going and maneuvering through people, no matter what their title is, and the only other people that you don't have to do that with are people that has already passed, like certain people passing. You could do this all day. This has got to a point to where this is the way of life. No breaks from the time of when you wake up until the time of when you go to sleep. And even when you be asleep, you still getting it in. So it's a lot of things are going on with people sitting there calling themselves or self-proclaiming to be certain things or being special, and I'm this and I'm that. I don't believe nothing of nobody. As of 3D, you're gonna have to show me. And the proof is in the pudding. So these are acknowledgments. We still on acknowledgments. We've been sitting on acknowledgments for a little bit because if you don't acknowledge what's going on around you, then you will be lost in the sauce. The ones of the videos that's getting a little bit longer, what I've been starting to do is with my schedule, the way it's been, adding extra things on the message, the messages. I've been trying to combine them together and make the video longer, but it's all really about timing. I could sit here and explain it to you, you wouldn't understand it. And if you do understand it, you'd say, "Oh, well, you're just really trying to just make the video longer." And instead of taking exactly what I'm saying, you say I'm trying to make the video longer. That's fine, but at least it's information, real information being put off in now. And into the business. Whose unconditional love can stand in the gaps for you besides God? Yes, you are correct. We have had this before, but it's very, 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 very important. Gaps in the fence makes the protection weak. This has to do with unconditional love. People can say I love you and everything else, but unconditional love, no matter what you do, I'm gonna love and I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna help. They can say it, but they don't do it. Or they'll want it, but they ain't doing it on their end. And with unconditional love, you have a problem of emotional driven people working out their emotions, trying to get you to work out of your emotions. So you could do the unconditional love on your part, but on their end, they really just running game. So Watch out for emotional driven statements and actions by people to get a reaction from you. They call it checking your temperature about them or a situation. These people are going to come up and they're going to sit there and blow you hot. Blowing you hot is off the jump. You know what upsets me about you? And in reality, they giving their opinion on how they feel. It's not true. So really it's just to amp you up. I'm giving you all the cheat sheets and the cliff notes. You have the answers to the test. There's no reason you shouldn't pass this test. But I haven't thought of anybody, well, not anybody, well, not like that. I haven't thought of or heard anybody coming and giving this stuff to you like I'm giving it to you. So if you hear it or you listen to it and you don't take the heed or the warning, that's your own fault. Emotional driven statements and actions by people to get you to react. These are the gaslighters. Once you react from they negativity or coming and pouring gasoline, you didn't had a bad day and they pour gasoline on you and you blow up. See, girl, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Why I don't mess with this. And I'm not saying it's just women, because men do this too. He sit there and he come in the house and he done had a bad day, but he sit there and blow up on you just to leave the house and go drink beer because he passed the ball up on the way home and he seen somebody there. So he come home, blow up on you so he could go back and go to the bar. I'm talking about both sides of the story. So like I say, don't sit here and say he's attacking women. I like women, bro. Don't sit there and say that. I like women. So some of the stuff been said about me ain't true. I like women. Anyway, so more acknowledgments on the emotional driven. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Moving right along. Emotional driven people don't tell the truth often because they tell their feelings and opinions, but that's not the truth in or about the events or situations. That's the whole point of the people why they do the temperature testing. They do the temperature testing so they could sit there and try to get to the event or try to they manipulating the situation. But emotional driven, that mean they using your emotion. So by the time they blow, it's the same thing. They blow up, they want to go do something. Instead of say, baby, I'm finna go such and be 100 with it. Oh, I'm gonna sit here and say this, because 9 times out of 10, that person's a cheater. If they telling the truth, we ain't gonna go there because I don't want to sit there. I don't want. Hey, I gotta take y'all step by step. Step by step, being a father doesn't mean kissing everybody's ass to be loved by anyone in the house. Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna see these are all these things we're gonna get to. I'm kind of giving you a forecast of what's going on in the future. This is future forecasting of what's gonna go on in the future. You coming to spoil relationships between people who it ain't ever been cool to be on bull stuff with you or your kind. Yeah, this is the people that see relationships and then be like, "Oh, I want to sleep with her dude," or "I want to sleep with her," or I want to sleep with his gal," or something like that. You don't never know when a person is taking a or making a sacrifice to do the Lord's work of sitting here trying to get other people around them or they had kids with on the right fold instead of being so way out and out of bounds. But after you do the Lord's work for so long and you've been in it and fighting a good fight, you got to let it go. And when you decide to let it go, that's going to be on you. Nobody can make you let go or nothing like that. Because everybody say, they grown. Everybody say they grown and everybody say they don't have a reason to lie, but everybody lying. Okay, so we're going to move right along. I had all of these going on and There are no excuses of not why. There are no excuses of why not to put the message out for the day, besides other things going on and it get backed up. So all of this, I could elaborate and go in more on, but this is more of a letting you know that there's a guide book. It's a guideline, and just writing a book right now is not gonna help the situation because they have time to list they have time to read the book, but at the same time, you need to stand and know where the book came. You need to know where it came from besides just reading the book. You need to know where it came from. Because a lot of these things, you can study for a test and still fail a test. I know too many people that have had the answers to the test and the questions and still fail the test. Let us carry on. Acknowledgments. They side with the fake victim because emotional driven people sell their feelings and opinions to people who don't mind their business and looking for BS. I'm really trying to work on my cussing. If y'all don't know me, that means y'all know I'm trying to do a big one by trying to stop cussing. But it all works in together. They side with the fake victim because of emotional driven people sell their feelings. You being sold to the highest bidder. A lot of these different analogies have been made within the tarot community, and you like, oh well, who buying this and who doing this? A lot of this stuff that they're saying is this stuff that you need to look and find out who's selling. They say nobody sold nothing, nobody ain't getting no money. This is your time, your energy. Some of them is financial, but at the same time, they giving the people the same thing they've been giving them, the false narrative of you. You are the false narrative. So they gon' they don't have to say the truth. Saying the truth is not the point. The point is getting them to believe anything they say and them believing that they are a victim. Moving right along. I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you spent out a lot of energy today, but I'm here with you, baby. I care for you. I care. Your people that you call close, your people that close or you call, the people that's close to you or you call friends is who makes fun. Oh, I'm being messy. The people that you are close to and the people you call friends is who make fun of you or talk the most trash about you. That's true. Nobody was laughing because it's nobody in my corner like that. That's a lot of things and situations to laugh at now. But I am not the person to say I told you. I'm not the person to say I told you so. Well, what this is an example. You going and you got a partner. Next thing you know, your partner backdoor and talk to your woman without you knowing, and they talking about something which in turns is talking about you. But at the same time, them the same people that talk the most trash about you because just because if they talking to each other about you, that still equals of them talking like on the outside because they're not talking or telling you. That's an opinion and they feelings. They swap and spit with each other. So if that's the case, then they might as well be talking to complete strangers because them two are conspiring together to be on you like that. So a lot of times that's why it's most likely best not to tell a lot of people your information, not just your information, just all your feelings or either one of them because they ain't really doing nothing but just passing it on to somebody else and for free. And if they paying, what are they claiming? They just talking noise. Some of this is like, oh well, you're paying too much of that. You have to stay focused, and why I gotta stay focused, and everybody else not staying focused on what they doing. They worried about the wrong thing. Anyway, moving right along. I'm gonna get this over with. I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. Uh, keep shaking that limb. Emotional driven people prey on all the people around them, not just the person y'all stalking. Yo, by the time y'all figure it out, that emotional driven person that's playing the game, they gonna make everybody around them look like fools, even if it's their sister, their mama, their brother, they this, they that, and that. You say, "Oh, well, oh, you look like a fool." I've been looking like a fool. I don't even really care. It's one thing you can't stop. They call him Wood, but make him feel good. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm so anyway. Emotional driven people prey on all the people around them, not just the people that they are y'all stalking. They attack everyone. It is your turn. Is it your turn yet? And if you haven't had a turn with the person, the narcissist, well, like I said, I don't want to start calling them clinical names or stuff because I'm not gonna be on. I'm not gonna get out into all that. If you don't want to save you, not if you don't want to save yourself from this torment, then enjoy yourself. Stay around them. Play with it. But the friends and family, you gonna learn. You gonna learn exactly what it is. Hey, I don't go against the person with the proof and the pudding. Even if I don't like what they doing right now at this point in time, that's up on them. But we go and deal with the proof and the pudding. That means a lot more than I'm saying right now, but I think y'all understand it. So these are acknowledgments. And if these people have children, they are passing the entitlement on for no reason. They are passing in an entitlement on for no reason because of the way they emotionally try to manipulate everyone around them. These are the ones that they have arguments, but then you see them in the picture and they sitting there smiling. But why y'all sitting there smiling? Why y'all sitting there smiling at each other and y'all don't like each other? I don't care what the relationship is. Watch your mouth. I'm telling you to watch your mouth. You're gonna start something because if I'm talking and you can't tell the difference between fiction and nonfiction, you might as well you need to use some context clues or something. I don't know what you need to do. Oh yeah, y'all better stop this line on online. You better stop this line online. Online, this is an illusion. This is an illusion right now, what I'm doing. The way I'm talking to you in this video, this is an illusion. You can say, it's real. I see you too. But at the same time, this is an illusion. I know people that sit there since I've even heard of them talking about the internet. Man, you could go on the internet and you could get people to this, but you lying. And you could lie on the internet. Nobody said you had to tell the truth. You better think again. You better go look at some stuff. You better go look up some stuff. I just know you need to be able to tell the difference between fiction and nonfiction. That's why I don't try to use clinical terms. I try not to use nobody's name. I keep this is totally Mark. This is totally Mr. Richardson. Totally Mr. Richardson. Before I even could come to the public like that, I had to check myself of how I act, what I do, what I'm saying. Is it real? Do it make sense? We had to go through this whole thing. So I hope you appreciate. Well, I don't even hope you appreciate it. It's up to you. I'm. It's not that I'm trying to be nice. It's nothing like that. I'm a nice guy. I'm being nice. I always be nice. But it's a whole bunch of stuff you can not have to go through if you learn how to really play the game. They say play the game. The game is not a a real game like that. The game is telling the truth and being truthful of what you doing. What you doing, how you working it, how you working out, or whatever you doing. When you go to tell people and represent yourself, you sitting here talking about somebody you don't ever see or mess with, but then at the same time that person name stay in your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth. Y'all are not listening to posts, y'all not looking at nothing. So it's all good. But you will have to come see me. And God will collect. God collect. Oh yeah. Bam. There's some other stuff I wanted to tell you. It's some other stuff that's out here in the world that's like they're calling it magic and all this other stuff that's going way far out, like destiny swapping. And man, y'all have been on this kick for so long, man. Y'all might want to type something in the comment, you or just listen. If you listen to these videos and you, like I say, you pick you one, like spiritual boot camp, go on my thing, sit there and go to the spiritual boot camp and look at all the videos in the spiritual boot camp. Pick in your life where you at, and there's 22 videos in each one. Pick where you at. You'll notice where you're at. You'll be behind the veil, on the other side of the veil, or outside getting ready to come into the tabernacle. You'll know where you at. But I'm not forcing nobody. It's not gonna do no good to force anybody. And this whole thing of manipulation, when that manipulation turn around and it comes back to you, you can't do anything but have to respect it and respect God. Don't sit here and keep passing the book and trying to attack somebody, but y'all gonna learn the hard way. Anyway, y'all have a good evening. I enjoyed my day with y'all. This is like Houston little snow day and everything. So I enjoyed my day I had with y'all. I hope y'all enjoy the videos and stuff. I'm pooped out. It's really not gonna matter by the time you see these videos or anything like that. I've been recovered, but uh, I just I'm excited. It's a lot of good things going on with it snowing and everything like that today. It was a green light day. Some days come and I'll go to do the message. It's not a green light day. I have to do the videos and everything else on a green light day. If it's not a green light day, then I can't. I'm not. I can't. I can't. I can't put nothing out. So I'm glad we had us a good green light day. Y'all enjoy y'all New Year's. It's getting ready to be another New Year's. This is like y'all Christmas. This is y'all Christmas snow. Y'all have a good one. Sayonara. Y'all have a good one. Bye bye.